Rory framed out the door here, which I'll share more on tomorrow because we couldn't find any information about this and it took us a while to try and figure out how to do it. To make the door frame smaller, now we put up the drywall to complete this part of the wall. All right guys, so today we drywalled this yesterday and today I'm connecting the drywall to the original wall. House update today. You know that I've been going through with the compound and filling in the drywall to the wall and all the little cracks and like screw holes and everything. So this one I finished sanding. When I am filling in with the compound and the drywall tape and everything, sometimes you'll notice that there are pieces from cutting the drywall that are uneven. So what I do is I take this drywall knife and I'll just like, can you see that? I'll just go through, make it even with the wall, the drywall, and I'll just cut down to make it smooth. So you see how that's like flat, so that when I apply the compound there aren't all these lumps, which then make it smooth when I put the tape and everything on. So we got the go-ahead from the chimney people that came and checked out our chimney, that we can take off the wood surrounding the fireplace. This was the wood that was holding the drywall. So we no longer need the drywall up. We're gonna keep the plaster and all of that over the brick, which you can, some of the brick is kind of exposed here. And we're just gonna, right now we're just gonna leave it as is, and we'll see if we want to clean it up at all or if it looks good enough once we get everything else decorated and everything in the house. But yes, I'm gonna take this away because I will probably need to sand a little bit of the floors just to complete that. Okay, so I got all of the screws out of these 2x4s, and now there are nails, as you can see here, a little bit further into the wood. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to get those out. Here's the tool. This is what I'm using. You can probably get it at any hardware store, and they have a bunch of them in a bunch of different sizes. And then I'm gonna work on trying to get this wood off if I can. So I took the framing off of the chimney, and then I came down and I took the framing off around the floors here. Floors look good on this side and the other side, but this side was missing a floorboard. So we just cut a piece of wood because we're painting, so it doesn't need to be any particular wood that we're gonna be staining or anything. So just put a piece of wood in here, cut it to fit, and then put in the vent here. And it actually fits pretty well. And then I'll just have to fill in the gaps around here as well. But looks good so far. And then for these sides, we're not doing anything yet with that because there are old wood shingles, which are then put on another layer of wood here. So we want to figure out if we can get these out because this is a fire hazard before we put up the fireproof drywall and finish this wall to be equal to this wall. And the same goes for the other side. So once we figure out all of that and we get that done, then I will move to the top and take the framing off the ceiling. But I don't want to take that off yet because that opens up to the attic. So I'm not going to do that until we are actually ready to drywall. On to caulking the drywall around the chimney here. You can see I've already done half of it, actually more than half. And I have to do this side over here. And then I might go on to this door frame, still deciding, because we're gonna have to put the door jamb and stuff in, and I don't want it to crack any of this. So we'll see.